Do you know what remarkable events happened on October 25th throughout history? Well, first up, we're stepping back to the year 1415. On this day, more than 6 centuries ago, the Battle of Agincourt took center stage. This was no ordinary skirmish, it was a defining moment in the Hundred Years' War, a conflict that stretched over more than a century between England and France. The English forces, under the command of the charismatic and determined Henry V, faced off against the French in a fierce and bloody confrontation. Against all odds, and despite being vastly outnumbered, the English emerged victorious. It was a victory that was not just a testament to their military prowess, but also a defining moment for King Henry V and his reign. The Battle of Agincourt was a turning point, a victory that forever etched itself into the annals of history. The Battle of Agincourt, a pivotal event that still echoes in the halls of history. Fast forwarding to 1760, a significant chapter in the British monarchy unfolds. On October 25th of this year, a young man of just 22 years ascends to the throne of Great Britain and Ireland. His name? King George III, the grandson of George II. He becomes king following his grandfather's death. His reign, which spans an impressive 6 decades, is marked by a series of significant events. These include the 7 Years' War, the American Revolution, and the Napoleonic Wars, to name a few. Known for his passionate interest in agriculture, George III earns the nickname Farmer George. Despite bouts of illness, which historians now believe to have been porphyria, George III's reign is one of the longest in British history. It's a period marked by significant change, both within Britain and across the globe. King George III, a notable figure whose reign left an indelible mark on British history. Now, we journey to the year 1854, during the Crimean War. This was a time of conflict, a time when heroes were made, and a time when tragedies unfolded. On October 25th, one such event occurred that would forever be etched in the annals of military history. The charge of the Light Brigade. In the thick of the Battle of Balaclava, 600 brave British cavalrymen of the Light Brigade charged headlong into a valley, facing a storm of Russian artillery fire. This charge, while viewed as a blunder due to a miscommunication, was also seen as a display of unyielding courage and unwavering discipline. Despite the heavy casualties, the bravery of these men was immortalized in Alfred Lord Tennyson's poem, The Charge of the Light Brigade. Their story serves as a poignant reminder of the chaos of war and the valor of those who fight. The Charge of the Light Brigade, a tale of heroism and tragedy intertwined. Moving on to 1924, let's delve into a political scandal of global proportions. The Zinoviev Letter, a document that would become infamous in British politics and international relations. This controversial piece of correspondence, allegedly from Grigory Zinoviev of the Communist International, urged British communists to promote revolution through acts of sedition. As fate would have it, the Zinoviev Letter was leaked to the press just days before the general election. This sparked widespread panic, contributing significantly to the downfall of the first Labour government. However, the authenticity of the letter has long been the subject of debate. Many historians now consider it a forgery, a political ploy to sway public opinion. Regardless of its authenticity, the Zinoviev Letter undeniably had far-reaching implications, shaping the political landscape of the time. The Zinoviev Letter, a scandal that rocked the political scene. In 1971, a significant event in international relations took place. The People's Republic of China, a country of immense size and influence, found its place in the United Nations. This was not a simple transition, but a geopolitical transformation that had been brewing for over 2 decades since the founding of the People's Republic in 1949. China's admission to the UN represented a shift in global power dynamics and marked the recognition of its legitimacy by the international community. This was a pivotal moment as it ended the representation of China by the Republic of China, commonly known as Taiwan. The change was a result of the United Nations General Assembly Resolution 2758, passed on October 25, 1971. This resolution recognized the People's Republic of China as the only legitimate representative of China to the United Nations, and thus began a new era in international relations marked by the inclusion of the People's Republic of China in the United Nations.